ancient tea for you.
Oh,
Ancient tea, but I think it's pretty fresh, so we're gonna like take a little sip.
No, I'm excited about this.
Okay, so today's episode is Dramatic Complaints from Iddin-Sin to Zinu.
Oh, okay, those are some names?
Right, it sounds maybe like aliens or something, but this is ancient Babylonian names.
Ancient Babylon. Okay,
Ancient Babylonia. This is where we are.
I'm gonna need some scene setting because, I'm not super familiar.
Let's get into it. Do it. Our main character, of course, is Iddin-Sin.
Love that name.
He's a teenager.
Okay.
A teenager at boarding school. He lives in ancient Babylonia. And we are 3,800 years in the past.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so drama, truly timeless.
Timeless. Absolutely.
Love this.
This is like vintage classic tea.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay. So 3,800 years ago, this is like modern day Iraq. That's where Babylonia was. So he lives in Babylonia.
Okay.
He lives in a very well-developed city. And the vibe of where he's super rich. So Iddin-Sin is like very privileged, very rich, like upper crust of society, right?
Okay.
So when you're thinking about the setting here, think like Monaco vibes, but everyone's wearing tunics.
Okay, I kind of love this.
Yeah, it's like totally a vibe. And this is kind of what it looks like. So this is an artist rendition of ancient Babylonia. And it's not too shabby.
No, it's
gorgeous.
This is really well developed. The greenery is so beautiful.
Oh, yes.
This is actually completely my vibe.
Yes.
So I love this.
Yeah, and actually the whitewashed walls and everything is accurate to history. They definitely had a lot of greenery in the city. No one knows exactly what it looks like, so this is obviously an artist rendition of it. But it was a very well developed city, huge buildings, lots of greenery, lots of just buzz and hum. It was a big city. It was a very major city.
Okay, I'm glad that you showed this to me because I definitely would have thought more cave,
huts,
because I'm bad
huts and fires.
Yeah. So okay, this helps me out.
This was in sort of a very hot poppin' London, New York City, San Francisco area of ancient Mesopotamia. So this was definitely metropolitan.
This was where you wanted to be.
And he was rich, so he was living the life.
Ooh, okay.
Iddin-Sin is a teenager who is privileged. He's living the life.
He's the influencer of Babylon,
exactly.
Basically. Okay.
Exactly. And we'll get into the tea a little in a little bit, but this is where he lives. This is one of the temples in ancient Babylon. Again, lots of greenery. This is actually a little bit more scaled down, artist rendition of what it is, but this is a very, very practical view of what the city looks like.
Okay, this is really impressive. Really well developed.
Totally.
Okay.
Yes,
this
definitely
is
a city, and this is the fashion.
Oh.
So they were wearing very colorful tunics that were woven, shawls, very intricate clothing, because they were rich. They were, very well off members of Babylonian society. Yeah. And so, of course, also timeless, how do you show off your status?
Fashion. And this is I am about this.
Yes.
This is really colorful and stylish, and there's patterns. So, okay, this is fascinating.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this could be a Miu Miu runway.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Just straight off, day to night, the whole vibe.
Oh, no, for sure.
Sandals, classic, timeless. Just love it.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the tea. What are you looking at?
I have no idea.
This is a letter. So this whole stone tablet is a letter from Iddin-Sin, the teenager who's away at boarding school, to his mother, Zinu. And the way they wrote letters was in cuneiform, which is what you see.
Yeah.
On the right, you can see the written out version, but it was actually carved into stone or a tablet or chiseled in, right? Okay. And so Iddin-Sin wrote this letter to his mother from school.
And carved it in stone. So clearly an important letter, I'd imagine. Because there's effort that goes into...
It's important to Iddin-Sin, for sure.
Oh.
So
okay.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Okay.
But this this tablet is actually on display in the Louvre. So this is like an artifact that you can go and see in the Louvre.
Oh, this is fascinating.
In Paris, yes.
I'm so excited.
So, are you ready to read the letter from Iddin-Sin to Zinu, his mother?
I have never been more ready in my life.
Here we go. Tell Miss Zinu that Iddin-Sin sends the following message. May the gods Shamash, Marduk, and Elbarat, I'm totally just getting that wrong, always keep you in good health for my sake.
Okay.
From year to year, the clothes of a young gentleman here improve, but you let my clothes deteriorate year by year. In fact, you insist on making my clothes poorer and sparser.
Oh my God.
In a time when wool is consumed in our house like bread, you've made me poor clothing. The son of Adad Adinam, whose father is merely an assistant to my father, has 2 new sets of clothes while you barely care to get me 1.
Oh my God.
Although you gave birth to me and his mother only adopted him, his mother loves him while you do not love me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Uh-huh.
First and foremost, the shade at his poor friend.
Right?
Like, did not need to go there.
Right?
Below the belt.
Right?
But also, like, the fact that this absolutely could have been a text that was sent today.
100%.
This is hilarious.
Like, 100% a kid texted this to his mother, like, today.
For sure.
And wants a new pair of, like, whatever the new Jordans are.
And, like, Iddin-Sin is like, my mother needs to know this so much so that I will have it transcribed into stone and delivered to her.
Yes, that's what's crazy about this. He's like, this is so important to me. So important to me that I'm going to dictate this to like a scribe who's going to hammer it into stone, deliver it probably by like horseback or something to my mother.
But also, like, as funny as this is, my heart is breaking for his mom.
I know.
I can only imagine she gets a stone tablet delivered to her from her son.
She's excited to read it.
She goes, oh, I wonder what he's up to.
Yeah.
And it's just him tearing her to shreds.
Right. And this is the thing, like, she would have been the one who is literally making his clothing. And I'm not talking about just like sewing it together. Like the process of making clothing. So like she receives this letter. She's reading it. He's being very literal. Like she's making the clothing.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
She's doing her best.
She's doing fine. Jeez.
Like, do you know how hard it is to make a tunic?
I
don't
her.
Because I've never made one. But I can imagine that it would be difficult.
Yeah, and the process for actually making it is very lengthy. So we're not talking about just like, oh, she's buying fabric.
Yeah.
She's literally buying wool from like a sheep's ass wool.
Which is being consumed in their household like bread.
Like bread. Just like bread, you know? Like, so she's literally taking wool, then weaving the wool, then putting the garment together, then like embroidering or doing all the special stuff with it, right? So like it's a like multiple month process to make a garment for someone. And she would have been likely either the one who's doing it herself or directing someone else to do it. But it was very common for like the mom to be the one who's like making it.
And here she is getting this letter from, oh God. Okay.
Right?
That's
She's
so
just tearing
sad.
her up.
But also, like, as funny and sad as all of this is, there is something, like, kind of beautiful about the fact that, like, there is such consistency with human nature throughout time.
So consistent.
This, like we said, like this could have been a text sent today.
100%.
And I think there's something kind of beautiful
the
about
like
that.
snark,
Yeah.
the level of snark.
Yeah.
Like you just don't read that in a history book. But obviously you read it on a stone tablet.
Absolutely you do.
So there are a couple of takeaways that I had from this. First, jealousy and statuses are just timeless classics, right? We're always, the obsession with status. Even this teenage kid off at boarding school, talking in the courtyard to his friend, who is only the son of the assistant of his father, is like looking around like, why are your clothes better than mine?
Yeah, like, why do you have that shawl and I don't?
Yeah, like, I just deserve better.
That is,
wow,
yeah.
It's wild.
It's just a thing.
Yeah. So, and this is obviously like the spoiled rich kid behavior is also universal, clearly, and has not changed. Like, the entitlement is just like dripping off of this tablet.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
the fact that he's like, I deserve to have the nicest tunics in all the land. And like, just not appreciating the stuff he already has. Yeah, this is very,
and the
very
months
timeless.
of labor from his mom.
Right? She's doing her best.
And like you said, throwing serious shade to his friend.
Yeah.
Like throwing him, he's adopted.
And his mother loves him more than you love me.
It's
just
like
the drama.
So dramatic. So dramatic. So this is sort of another view of like what the city might have looked like. Again, like total rich kid vibes, right? Like I was looking at this after reading the letter and I'm like, this is totally just like, it has the same vibe as like a sorority or a fraternity house.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm like, okay, I can just totally picture Iddin-Sin like standing here on the riverbank,
just like brooding
about his clothing and like throwing stones in the river like, my mom doesn't love me. Like teenage angst is like
absolutely how
universal.
will I ever get anywhere in Babylon in a tunic like this?
No girls will ever talk to me in these horrible, hideous clothing that Zinu has made me.
Truly. Oh, the drama. I love it.
Iddin-Sin. So, and like I said, Zinu would have made all of this clothing by hand. So, like, she's sitting here making his clothing by hand. Maybe she's just not good at making clothes. Or maybe she is and he's just being a little bitch.
Yeah,
we don't
honestly,
know.
Justice for Zinu.
Yeah.
And her clothing.
100%.
I'm on her side.
Yeah, like, we don't know. We don't even know if it was actually legitimately good clothing and he's just, like, a little bitch. Or if it's, you know, maybe she just, that's not her thing and she doesn't spend all this time making clothing.
Yeah.
Who cares? But, like, be grateful for what you have it in, you know?
I will say this, like, because I was thinking about it, and if my mom, like, knit me a sweater, and I was like, even if I saw it, and it was the worst sweater I've ever seen in my life, like, I'd be like, oh my god, thank you so much. I've definitely, like, sent her pictures of me in it, and then just, like, maybe tuck it to the back. But, like, also, that's me now as an adult. As a teenager, I can't say I would have done
Well, that's fair. I mean, and this is what also is, like, just so hilarious about this, is just the you can tell just by reading it, knowing no context, it's written by a teenager for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Like, angst, jealousy, clothing, status, mommy, why are you treating me I mean, obviously.
Yes.
So
it is so beautiful, so perfectly written.
Yeah. So this is sort of the another view of like the clothing that maybe his either Iddin-Sin or his classmates would have been wearing. So like there's a lot to it. There's a lot of intricacy in the type of clothing that was worn in Babylon. So it's like all of these things that he's asking for are like it's not like going on Shein and buying something. It's like this massive undertaking and process. And you would have worn like the clothing that would be made for you like this, you would have worn for, you know, you maybe would have had a couple pairs of clothing. It's not like you would have, you know, unless you were like a king, you know, like you would have, this is what you would be wearing on the daily. And so in conclusion, I just want to bring Zinu, who is our queen in the story, to the forefront and tell Zinu if she is in the universe somewhere, you know, whatever, you know, version of heaven she's in or not. I don't know. Maybe she's just like a stone. I have no idea. But like justice for Zinu.
Justice for Zinu.
Ignore the haters. You're fabulous. You're beautiful.
Yes.
Your clothing is divine. So just like forget it. And you're doing a great job. You're a good mom. So.
Absolutely. I hope that she hears this message because I do feel so bad for her. I do. But oh my goodness, at the same time, just like, what a delightful story.
Yeah.
Like just, I really do love these little moments where like, you can go to a museum and see all these artifacts and things, and you know that there's, you know, ancient human beings, but to have this type of really human connection with someone where you're like, yeah, I was probably a little bratty in this way as a teenager myself.
Totally.
I love that. It's
very grounding. So
truly.
That's the tea. I hope
love
it was ancient, but I still thought it was pretty good.
I love it. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Let's take a sip of tea of the time.